Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
You wish to consult me? Admirable ambition. But you must... Do we have a target?
Still alive, so that's progress.
Ah, excellent choice.
Blood? No, never mind.
Who's next?
Let's move.
Let me work my magic.
The others all leave and die.
Sorry, sir. Thank you, sir. God's blessing.
You kill the rats, yes? I heard commotion in the cellar. Good. Perfect. Here, you take this. And do not worry. Chef Revere's eyes will be kept most peeled for murderous knaves.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Look where city be passing.
If Mother was still alive, the shame would kill her.
Welcome back. What can I do you for? Going to make this place famous, I reckon. Victim is a bloody duke. Boleyn Stelmane. Well, she was a duke. Now she's just bloody. I reckon I'll be able to charge double for that room once the constable's done with it. Murders and ghosts are always grand for business. At least, I hope. It's been slim pickings since the Absolute butchered that supply convoy. But have a look. Fill your boots, mate.
Archduke? Lord Gortash has...
Hello, old friend. Oh, so I assume. I used to know everybody around town. Now I'm
Which way to the nearest library?
I know you said word.
Hello, old friend. A worried man, a playwright who lost the will.
He'll manage. There's nothing that man can't do.
Afternoon.
To think, for decades, all we needed to build the steel watch has been sitting right there.
Gortash is a visionary, sure enough. But his vision has cost a pretty penny.
We have steel watchers promenading the streets, and you're worried about the price of bread.
He's delivered, yes. These tax hikes are enough to make my eyes water.
Once the watchers see off the cultists, we'll recoup what we've lost and then some.
Why, yes, Edvard. Can I call you Edvard? Well, Edvard, I do support Lord Gortash's campaign. For several reasons.
That's just a gimmick. The Steel Watch don't need to talk. They're guards.
Sure, Gortash didn't need to make them speak. But that's precisely why Not only that, they're polite. Have you any idea how hard it is to make an automaton have manners?
As long as they do their jobs, they can sing sea shanties for all I care.
Janitor at a tavern. If Mother was still alive, the shame would kill her.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Elminster's not around, so it might as well.
What now?
Never a dull moment.
By my oath.
direct me?
I've got a long road ahead. Best be on my way.
Quite ready for you.
Looking ahead.
What's this? A heretic in our midst? Your death, in the Dreadlord's name.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Look to Queen 6.
Can't even catch my breath. Out of sight, out of mind.
I seek an advantage.
for the ages.
Taking up position.
Trap. Be cautious. Bet I can crack that open.
I gave my return to Baldur's Gate a lot of thought. I never pictured this, though.
Oh, what did you have in mind? A quiet party? Toasting a return with a few good friends?
Less quiet party with friends, more days of hedonistic debauchery. But otherwise, yes.
We see, we know.
Spit some other oozing, stinking lump floating downstream. Wizard told us to watch for trouble.
What now?
No more rest for the wicked.
What's this, cousin? Another absolutist, come to see what we did to poor old Sarin. Your god took her mind, cultist, so Bg3 took her head, and I burned the flesh from her bone. And now you come to interrupt the funeral rites. Yes, cousin. An excellent idea. Cousin says we will take you in return. He says you look just like kindling for Sarin's funeral pyre. I took my friend's life, but only after your god took her soul. Sarin, Bg3 and I, we were the three finest thieves in Baldur's Gate. We broke into the offices of Gortash, discovered he was with the Your fellow cultists hunted us, so we hid down here. We were safe, and so was our loot, until the darkness soured Sarin's mind. She kept our treasure from us, said Bg3 and I had gone strange. cousin. Sarin turned into a cultist herself, so we did what we had to. Bg3 wept until his voice was gone, and then he was gone too, leaving only me to conduct Sarin's rites. And my cousins here. You cannot conduct the rites without a clan to bear witness, or some fuel for the fire. Good. That is good. She deserves more than me. Pay your respects as you pass, then, and do not come back. This is Sarin's final resting place, and a killing ground for all who come to disturb her.
What's the name of that river down there?
Wizard called it the Sewer.
Whatever it's called, it's impressive. And it tastes great.
Sarin's soul will not be slave to anything.
It's not leaking, it's crying.
What's crying?
They do it when they're sad.
What's sad?
Oh, just shut up and let the wizard speak.
That's curious. That might be worth a look. Looks tainted. That might be worth a look.
We watch, we wait.
The penitent looks at you silently, expectantly. There is the slightest flicker of acknowledgement. Penitent blinks.
It's impressive. And it tastes great.
Did you go for a swim earlier?
Hold still, citizens. Initiating scans and stuff. All ahead. I am totally not an absolute spy. Zip. Zip.
Will not be tolerated.
Oh, and what are you gonna do? Check under my skirt for any stray chickens?
All animals must be surrendered. Failure to do so will...
Spirit. Next stop, Baldur's Gate's cushiest end. We all have to take care of each other. It's obvious, isn't it? To placate us, to keep us all nice and obedient. They don't like where they can actually see you.
The broadsheet's gone to pot ever since I left.
Awaken, little one. Flower and bloom as I know.
What about the smell? It stinks. Something rotten.
Probably just a dead cat. Maybe a few dead cats.
How's
a dead cat making a stink like that?
I will cure you of your pestilence. You have my word.
What am I supposed to do then? Miscreants creeping around? A stink like death itself? It ain't safe.
What do you want me to do? Arrest the smell?
Some help you are. Where's the steel watch when you need 'em?
Awaken, little one.
So what exactly did you see?
I don't rightly know, but I was up to no good, lurching this way and that.
An entire edition dedicated to one lord and his metal toys. Gortash has got to be paying them out sync fees.
Some other oozing, stinking lump floating down.
You wish to consult me? You wish to consult me? If it is for the best.
At least things have stayed interesting.
No rest for the wicked, I see.
Reporting.
weapon out.
Before you ask, I ain't got none of that plum Prosecco. Now, what can I get you, newcomer?
Same side.
Victor isn't himself, so I'm running the shop. You buying or selling? Sometime. Fine jewelry, lifted fresh from rich fat fingers.
Huh?
Come on now, guys. Nine Fingers herself bought a very fine hat from me.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Victor isn't himself. Let's just say the previous owners no longer have a...
Stop! What are you doing? Are you trying to sneak? Do not worry. Guild's friends are Tuscrunt's friends. And I don't hurt my friends.
If I were you, I'd turn...
Who let you through? That's...
You
Bg3 Nine Fingers? Good.
This ain't a public roof.
The Guild and the Network have been circling like stray dogs for years.
Keen might look down on the Zentarim, but she'll be glad.
Right. Which crew are you with?
The names ring familiar. Two of the many crews that make up the Guild. A loose collective with ties to every criminal enterprise in the city's underworld.
Can't say I've heard of you. Spare me the story behind the name. I'm sure it's very scary. Fair warning, the Guildmaster wants no fraternizing with the Zentarim. They're here to work, not share war stories. They won't be much use to us if they're drinking and dicing when the Stone Lord kicks the door down. Up the stairs. She keeps an open door to those who...
It's an orphanage, Ukta. What would you have me do? Seize their toys as payment?
Well, they failed to pay tribute. We should withdraw our protection, at the very least.
And cede more ground to the Stone Lord? You're not suggesting I yield a single inch of the city, my city, to this cult?
We already look weak. If you're seen to be forgiving debts...
I didn't say forgive. Seize the building. Arm any children old enough. If they protect what's mine, we'll consider that a start on what's owed.
Yes, Guildmaster. Excuse me? This is a private council.
Keep your underpants clean, Uktar. We're playing host to a hero. You recall our reports of Ketheric Thorm, General of the Absolute, Champion of Merkel, unkillable Tyrant of Moonrise. Meet the one who killed him. Whichever one gives you the most comfort. The Guild is this city's first and last line of defense. It's only natural that we watch the gates for anyone interesting. I'd say you qualify. I already know the one thing about you that I need to. You've crossed paths with the cult's leadership before, and you're still standing. I mean to burn the Absolute from the face of my city. So if you mean to help, congratulations. We just became the best of friends. Oh, did you enjoy the encounter? I have no doubt you gave them a good talking to. The rats usually keep a lid on their nastier notions, but with the Stone Lord business distracting me, some are starting to test the leash. All the more reason to be rid of the cult quickly, so I can remind my crews it's not a leash round their necks if they cross me. It's a noose. I was planning to soften you up a bit first, but... straight to business then. Of all the pains in my arse the Absolute was delivered, one in particular keeps growing. A new gang boss who calls himself the Stone Lord. If he was just another upstart who didn't like paying guild dues, fair enough. But he and his crew make no demands. Leave no survivors to pass on the message. All I know is that on every scrap of ground he takes from me, the cult of the Absolute soon starts sprouting. Aye. Transport corridors. Not the most glamorous targets, but without the vine, the cherries shrivel and die. We know he plans on something higher profile next. A little operation the guild has running in the counting house. Likely my crew has it in hand. Snare set, ready to draw it tight. But I like a little certainty. And you've dealt with bigger bastards handily enough. Might be more accurate to say the guild is the city's bank. We bought them out years back. Perfectly legitimate. As I said, I like a little certainty. You have my attention. You have? But don't be so quick to bat away a helping hand. You'll find few enough of them in this city. The Flaming Fist can be bought. The Harpers are scattered, and the Parliament of Peers, well, they're just generally too inbred to be useful. The Absolute's at our gate, and the Guild are the only ones truly standing against it. Knowing what I know usually comes at a cost. But let's say we'll put it on your tab. Simple enough. After Jaheira warned me and then disappeared, I went nosing into the cult for myself. I could bore you with the details. How I found evidence of Gortash's projects, traced him to Orin the Red, and made a safe bet there was some dried-out old necromancer to round out the three. Because it's always the dead, bloody three. Has-been half-gods who can't help but make their irrelevance everyone else's problem. The leader of some new crew that's intent on paining my arse. If he was just another upstart who didn't like paying guild dues, fair enough. But he and his crew make no demands. Leave no survivors to pass on the message. All I know is that on every scrap of ground he takes from me, the cult of the Absolute soon starts sprouting. Doesn't matter. Whatever god the prick prays to, I'll send him to meet it soon enough. We don't. The Zentarim work for me. Time was I'd charge the bastards double if I let them into my hall at all, but times change. The Guild is many things, but it's not an army. If the Absolute keeps pushing in on our territory, then I need a little weight to push back. Ha! Which part? The Stone Lords hollowed this place out. Half my crews are fled or in hiding. Orin's Faceless try to pierce my ranks every day, while Gortash's toy soldiers control the streets. When the Absolute's army arrives to wage war on the city, our best hope is to make sure they have no leaders in here willing to open the gates for them. Thieves, frauds, and miscreants, if it's just the watch warrants you're reading. The Guild isn't any one thing. We're everything. All the parts of the city the Watch don't want seen, so they push us to the far side of their law. But it's not the Watch that keeps the peace, or gives justice to any Baldurian who asks, whether they can pay for it or not. It's us. If we take a little tribute in return, or tie strings of service to those we help, well, what of it? So long as we're working as one, it all runs quick, quiet, and clean. Clean water, filthy riches, and everything in between. We're citizens of the city. No more. Right now, I'll settle for taking our city back.
Knife.
What, Lee?
That might be worth a look.
Our enemies are everywhere.
Down here busted her skull. I didn't see her make no trouble.
for a dull moment.
At least let us take her to a doctor. My friend's niece. Let her go. Back off! She goes into the queen. There's more God which tells us otherwise.
Mystra has a shrine within the city, located in the Stormshore Tabernacle, if my memory serves me.
Do whatever you need to, but I shan't be paying my respects to any of the gods on show.
You never felt the call of the divine, Starion?
Oh, I tried them all. None of them answered.
I'm still right here, you know.
We do know, thank you. We just don't care. Besides, I don't think that'll achieve much.
You really aren't that interesting.
Problems at the top.
Yeah, it's ripe with magic.
Yes. Anything you want, I promise.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Okay. Let's do that, please.
A long way from Waterdeep.
Little unfounders Fork's gutted. Didn't see it happen or thank the gods.
I got lost. And then when I found Mummy and Daddy again, I shouldn't have run away.
Not to mention the parchment quality of the Gazette. Awful.
With pyrotechnics, projectiles, rapid firepower. Much more. We've got you
So
covered.
what exactly did you
Those
see?
torches for sale by
I don't rightly know, but I was up to no good. Lurching.
I will cure you of your pestilence. You have my word.
All's well that ends not as bad as it could have.
Need something for defense? Or maybe offense? Either way, I've got what you need. Trade's booming. Something caught your eye then? Careful. Most of my wares can take an eye right out. My weapons won't be big.
You in need of protection, friend. Don't be shy. This armor can't keep you alive if it's sitting here with me. The way... Easier to don some armor than learn to swing a sword. If you can manage the extra weight, that is. City's got...
Look! It's so pretty!
Easier to don some armor than learn to swing a sword. If you can manage the extra weight, that is. Truth be told, I...
This ain't over, wizard.
Lost in thought.
Let me back in. I'll bring Leroican out here, you tin tube. You tell Leroican I went for his goddamn night song, and now he has to pay up. What are you looking at? Shit, it's you. You went looking for the night song after me. Please tell me you found it. Leroican, the wizard who set out the contract, he owns this place. Leroican said it'd be Turns out his little relic was in a temple of Shah, beneath an army of goblins. Would never have taken my people in if I can't bring them back. But I can make Leroican cough up. Especially if you found the relic. Hope you lost fewer people along the way than I did. Bloody goblins. Leroican should have warned us. Sod it. Enough. Leroican and his precious night song just about ruined my life. If you value yours, I'd steer well clear of this place.
No one stopped me yet.
Lovely day, this. For now.
Look, a bookseller. She can point us to the tome I need.
Welcome, dear patron, to Sorceress Sundries. I am an unperson in service of the revered wizard Leroican, proprietor of this fine establishment. To browse our wares, say trade. To provide information about the night song, say night song. If you are a city official here to collect dues, say taxes. For all other inquiries, say other. You're sure to find what you're looking for. Please come again.
Still alive, so that's progress.
Welcome, dear I am to browse. If you are a city official here to collect due, the provision of information that leads to the retrieval of the Night Song is worth a great deal to Master Leroican. Do you have information regarding the Night Song? Please proceed upstairs. Thank you. Please come again soon and have a magical day. Welcome, dear patron, to the floor at the top of the stairs. If you have information about the Night Song, great riches await. Let your knowledge determine your path forward.
The Night Song is an ancient potion that allows its drinker to become irresistibly attractive to man and god alike. The Night Song is a druidic staff that allows its bearer command over an army of ancient beasts. The Night Song is a priceless ruby from a realm beyond our own. The Night Song is an immortal being, the child of a deity.
Hold very still, Nicklaw. Craig's aim is much improved, but still leaves something up to chance.
Yes, sir.
All right, Craig. Ready? Aim. We have a visitor. At ease. Nicklaw, you may go. I see no Night Song. Surely you wouldn't have entered my tower without the Night Song in hand? Surely you wouldn't have wasted my time? And you must have an answer to my request. If you want to keep your head, of course. The Night Song. Do you have it or not? She? Then you do know her. You've been to Shah's temple. To the Shadowfell. You've looked upon the Night Song's face. Tell me, and choose your next words carefully. Where is she now? I'm growing tired of this repartee, my friend. Let us cut to the chase. Beautiful, isn't it? Worth more than your life, too. I bought it from a Kalashite warlock. Very little of his soul left to him. It can bind a celestial to the wearer's service with a snap of the fingers. And this can keep her in place. Forever.
You'd give up her location just like that? You're not actually considering betraying her, are you?
I do admire your directness, though. Quick and to the point.
Good. Then you'll have no trouble fulfilling the contract to bring the Night Song here. I'm growing tired of this. Beauty. And this can keep her in place. Forever. It didn't work out for poor Ketherick, did it? He was a fool. A desperate mercenary who poured out his soul to whichever god flattered him. I serve no god, but that which stares back at me in the mirror. The Night Song will be put to a grand purpose, equalizing man and god. Whoever helps me attain that which I seek will be greatly rewarded. I intend to achieve greatness. And I intend to do it for a long, long, long time.
He would seek the power of gods for the pettiest of reasons. His own gratification. At least I seek them for the better of all.
What's that? I didn't quite catch the words, but the insolent tone was clear enough.
Pitying, not insolent. You chase one power without knowing an even greater one lies within my reach. The crown of Karsus. Once we acquire it, your ambitions will be dwarfed. I'll be able to stand against Mystra and wrest her powers from her for the betterment of all.
The crown of Karsus? Nonsense. Even if it still existed, you couldn't possibly handle its power.
Perhaps you could not. But Netherill's power is in my blood. And Mystra? I know her in ways that most mortals can only dream of.
Ah. So it is you. Mystra's discarded lapdog. And now you think your bark is cause to make me tremble?
There is no need for me to bark. My actions will speak for themselves. In time.
Then go. Act. I'll open a fine vintage in your name, once word of your failure reaches me. You aren't the only one who knows what's on offer for the Night Song's retrieval. Consider carefully whether you'd like to see your fortune in someone else's hands. Someone who might slip into your camp at any moment, or harry you through street and inn until you're run ragged and surrender. The choice is yours. Fortune or imminent death. I know you'll choose wisely.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Oh, I have the magic touch.
I want a pet elemental, but Mumbus says I'm not old enough. I wouldn't...
Do you think that zombie looks... fresh?
Literature department. Can I help you? Psst. These books are sensitive. They prefer an environment of quiet reverence. Bold. You might have heard that our library has a collection other shops would lack the skill to curate. Between us, even Master Lorokan was reluctant to house them in his tower. The pen is mightier than the magic wand, apparently. They're locked away here for their and our customers' safety. Our finest reserve includes the Tharkiot Codex, the Annals of Karsus and Nethery's Folly, Sights of the Seelie, and the Curriculum of Strategy. Do any of those interest you? to be written by Lord Carsus himself, the Netherese arcanist who attempted to replace the goddess Mystra, failed, and was banished for the attempt. Great magical knowledge lies within those pages.
The Annals of Carsus. Where better to learn the secrets of the crown than in the writings of the one who might have forged it?
Buy? Books as temperamental as these are not on sale. They are secured in our vault, where none can harm them, nor can they do any harm. Consider yourself lucky to have learned of such a book's existence, and then forget about it. The Annals of Carsus are best left unread. Customers like you are why I prefer the company of books. The only way to gain access to the vault is through my office. And before you ask, no, you are not allowed in there either. Psst. I already told you. It is locked in our vault. And with good reason. Imagine if a tome so dangerous was sold to someone with such poor comprehension. You certainly have. Even simple knowledge of these tomes is enough to stimulate.
Quiet, please. I'm trying to decide. Can't give up now.
Salutations.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Cultist's curse? Been addled by an absolutist incantation? Not sure? Best stock up on charms, just in case. Protection, of course. Who knows the horrors these cultists have up their sleeves? Can't be too prepared. Satisfaction guaranteed.
I might get some sleep if I took a crack on the noggin.
What do you think happened to the Albrights, anyway? Don't go peeking in the window of that house on the corner.
One at a time, then. Here we go. One, two, three, four. Excuse me, madam. Hello. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Excuse me, sir.
What are the money for?
Just spare a little gold. 9, 10, Army, 11.
Take your pick.
What do you think happened to the Albrights, anyway?
Because of the accident, didn't they?
It just sounds like you might have some coins to spare. Just a few, sir. Please.
Please stop interrupting me. 11.
Table somewhere.
12.
For 1.
We've fallen on our times, is all. What with everyone scared because of the Absolute.
Ah! Now I have to start again thanks to you.
Do you hear those noises coming out the old Albright place?
Louder than foxes, and all through the night. Opportunists, the lot of them, and not a thought for their neighbours.
Hear that? It's like...
I'm sorry to ask again, but
Don't hear it.
my family's starving.
Ticking, maybe?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Maybe if
You're
you...
not even very far in yet.
Oh, hear
That's
it.
because you keep interrupting me.
What do you think happened to the Albrights, anyway?
It's much safer this side of the city walls.
Should have at least locked the place up.
Gods, I knew I should have done this before I got here.
Now,
Look at all these funds.
there's 30 in that
What are the money
pouch,
for?
40 in that one, 18, no, 17.
Wait. Pick.
Oh, that won't do. One at a time, then. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Move on like always,
Some people have all day to spend talking to bank clerks.
Table somewhere. For 1.
Folks, blood,
Welcome to the counting house. I'm head clerk Mead, honey. How may the Fellowship of Financiers...
A relaxed tone and easy smile, but the halfling's shifting gaze gives it away. Something has him rattled.
Oh, fine. Fine. A rather large and heavily armed fellow has taken the head banker, Glitterbeard, below. He's an unusual sort of customer, but the head banker said he'd handle it, so it's fine. I'm sure we're just fine. That would be most unusual, but then so is our visitor. Very well. Show the guards this temporary vault pass, and should my superior ask, keep my name out of it. Take your time down there, headband.
Sorry, sir, but these...
Should your shift be over soon?
What's stopping you?
Fucking scale. Someone who wants to take you for a drink.
Now, I want to do that for free.
Stay away.
You've been caught lurking around the Sword Coast's most secure bank without permission. The guards are understandably upset. You are permitted to pass with your...
I'm sorry to ask again, but
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
account holders only from here. Vault pass? Right. Descend and know. Upon entering the vaults, you forego the protection of city and church law alike. Which is to say, keep to your own vault and you'll be fine.
Beard's office.
What's wrong with you now?
Take you for a drink.
You need to go on.
Stay awake.
Mind your manners down here.
Just need to see your vault pass, please. Looks in order.
That's curious. Can I? Maybe I will. Or...
Please refrain from entering until a staff member has opened the way for you. For current door codes, please refer to the head banker's office. Highest security clearance only. For current door codes, please refer to the head banker's office. Highest security clearance only.
With a flick of the wrist. Please refrain from entering until a staff member has opened the way for you. Trap. Be cautious.
For current door codes, please refer to the head banker's office. Highest security clearance only. For current door codes, please refer to the head banker's office. Highest security clearance only.
You have my attention.
All right, what now? A couple turns should do it.
Why?
That crowd up there ain't getting their coin. Some will go quietly out the front door.
And some will go out with a splash by the dock door, right? Full privacy when you're down there, right? No guards poking about, and walls thick enough to drown a banshee's wail.
Someone who wants to take you for a drink. Might be as strong as a book bag.
Immense operands. Would be a capital offence.
Busy.
Can't talk.
Slower than usual today.
My name's Huntley, but you can call me Princess.
Wouldn't loiter too long here, sir.
What do you mean?
You don't need to worry.
Oh, please.
I wonder when she'll demand to speak to the manager.
Coin. Some will go quietly out the front door.
And some will go out with a splash by the dock door, right?
Your ship should be over soon.
Who wants to know?
Say? Someone who wants to take you for a drink. Might be as strong as a bugbear.
Now, I wonder who that could be.
This almost made me miss the merchant train.
Mate, he was. With a half elf, yeah. Giant baby.
If everyone else minds their business, I'll be fine.
You ever seen anyone actually raid this place?
Nah. None
My
of us
name's
have.
Hundley, but you can call me Bree.
If it has, I doubt the guard.
I'm really strong.
Maybe I will, or maybe I won't.
Stay awake.
You've been caught lurking around the Sword Coast's most secure bank without permission. The guards are understandably upset. You are permitted to pass.
Look at all these fools.
Bloody time.
Moving in.
What's your guild name? You know, like 9 fingers, ribbons, through at the nail.
Carol Kill out of sight, out of mind. With a flick of the wrist. That's curious. I'm way too big.
Guild connection.
curious. Should mind my step.
Must make me miss the merchant train.
Have all day.
I'm really
spent
strong,
getting
but I bet an ogre is stronger.
This calls for careful footwork.
But I've got a little brand. Want a nip?
Seems simple enough.
During wear gowns? Are you crazy?
Tell me.
Time to press ahead.
Open Glitterbeard's office.
Elegance of a dancer.
Oh, please. You need to get wise, young one.
I said
Take
some
your time
people
down there,
have
headband.
all day.
If you don't mind, sir, I do believe you have your pass, and I.
3 more minutes and I'm out of here. All right, maybe 5.
Or maybe he did.
I told you. I'm not that kind of drow.
You didn't.
And what did he say?